Part 2 of Susanna by Georg Friedrich Händel. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Part 2, Scene 1. Joachim Solus.
Frost nips the flowers that would the fields adorn, and tainted mildews waste the bearded corn. Untimely storms the vernal grove destroy, and absence, cruel absence, murders joy. On fair Euphrates' verdant side, where nodding osiers play, with her I've marked the rolling tide, and every sight was gay. No more the flowery banks have charms to please me as before, till dear Susanna fills these arms, contentment is no more.
Exit. Scene 2. Susanna and attendant.
Lead me, oh, lead me to some cool retreat. My spirits faint beneath the burning heat. Crystal streams and murmurs flowing, balmy breezes gently blowing, rob of sweets the jessamine bower, bow the pines that shade yon mountain, curl the softly trickling fountain, cool the noontide's raging power. Too lovely youth, for whom these sorrows flow, when will thy presence banish every woe?
Soon will thy lord, thy Joachim, return. Cease then so short an absence, thus to mourn.
Alas, whoe'er has felt the subtle fire, the pleasing anguish of a chaste desire, knows that an hour swells out into a day, the lovely object of our vows away. But when the darling of our soul is near, time clothes with eagle's wings the rolling year. But thou art kind, nor think thy mistress vain, if now I wish to hear the tender strain which Joachim composed, ere yet he led these humble beauties to the bridal bed.
Ask if yon damask rose be sweet, that scents the ambient air. Then ask each shepherd that you'll meet, if dear Susanna's fair. Say, will the vulture leave his prey, and warble through the grove? Bid wanton linnets quit the spray, then doubt thy shepherd's love. The spoils of war let heroes share, let pride and splendor shine, ye bards unenvied laurels wear. Be fair Susanna mine.
In vain you try to cure my rising grief, my wounded bosom spurns at all relief.
I know the pangs that cleave the bleeding heart, still in my breast I feel the pointed dart. An humble swain did all my pains create, an humble swain best suited with my state. But death soon seized him, an untimely prize. It tore the youth forever from my eyes. Beneath the cypress gloomy shade, where the silver lilies paint the glade, I saw the lovely shepherd laid, whose love I still deplore. He was in truth the sweetest swain that ever trod this flowery plain, or waked in virgin's heart a pain. But is, alas, no more.
Thy plaintive strains my inmost sorrows move, for well Susanna knows the pangs of love.
Excuse the involuntary tears that flow, but my sad heart must vent its secret woe.
I was to blame to wake thy inmost smart. Compose, sweet maid, compose thy beating heart. But haste, good virgin, hither unguents bring, and all the spices that embalm the spring. To shun the scorching day, I mean to lave my fainting limbs in yonder silver wave.
Exit attendant. Scene 3. Susanna and two elders.
But hark! What sudden noise invades my ear? Defend me, heaven, from every wrong I fear. What mean ye both? Say, why do ye invade the awful gloom of this sequestered shade?
Blooming as the face of spring, mild as beams of dying light, softer than the cygnet's wings, source of joy and fond delight. Hear my prayer, charming fair, with one smile dismiss my care.
We long have languished, and now mean to prove the matchless sweets of long-expecting love.
You wrong yourselves to plead so foul a cause. Are these the boasted guardians of our laws? But sure in sport you both together came, for I may doubt your yet unspotted fame. Hence, pious elders, lest some jealous spy behold your conduct with an envious eye.
The torrent that sweeps in its course whole forests and cities along, resistless is found in its force. My passion is equally strong. Whate'er would my purpose restrain, in pieces my fury shall tear. Denial is offered in vain, then yield to entreaty, proud fair.
Deceitful wolves, who left in truth's defence, wrong the high trust and prey on innocence. Desist, rash men, nor press my trembling hand, lest I awake the vengeance of the land.
Thou foolish woman, will thy plaints avail when our brave tongues repeat the well-forged tale? Will those suspect to whom your grief complains that blood could riot in an elder's veins?
Away, away, ye tempt me both in vain.
Yet stay, and bear my love's sick strain.
I scorn to entreat when by force I may gain relief to my sorrows and ease to my pain.
Alas, I find the fatal toils are set. Turn as I will, I struggle in the net. Yet here the inmost purpose of my soul, which wrongs shall ne'er suppress, nor fears control, by falsehood's aid, appearing truth be thine, self-conscious virtue shall be ever mine.
That shall be tried. Who waits there? Ho, within.
Scene 4. Enter chorus.
I caught the fair delinquent in her sin. The youthful partner of her stolen embrace broke from our feeble arms and fled the place. Ourselves beheld within the mazy grove their guilty pleasures and adulterous love.
To judgment soon the ill-fated beauty lead. Ah, would these eyes had ne'er beheld the deed.
If guiltless blood be your intent, I here resign it all, fearless of death, as innocent I triumph in my fall. And if to fate my days must run, O righteous heaven, thy will be done.
Second elder interrupting her.
Quick to her fate the loose adulteress bear, fair to the eye, but falser than she's fair.
If guiltless blood be your intent, I here resign it all, fearless of death, as innocent I triumph in my fall. And if to fate my days must run, O righteous heaven, thy will be done.
Let justice reign and flourish through the land, nor youth nor charms divert her iron hand. Scene 5. Joachim and chorus.
Is fair Susanna false? It ne'er can be. Detested scroll, ne'er gain belief from me. Is she not softer than the breath of love, fair as the roe, and constant as the dove? Hence let me speed to Babylon's proud walls. There danger threatens, and Susanna calls. On the rapid whirlwind's wing, see, I fly to seek the fair. On the rapid whirlwind's wing, lo, I cleave the yielding air. At my sight, fresh delight from her breast shall chase despair.
O Joachim, thy wedded truth is warranted by heaven, and to thy faith, illustrious youth, shall due reward be given. End of part 2.